Hello YouTube, it's Pizzscn here. Today I'm going to be doing a different video than what I normally do. I'm actually going to be trying out a sort of EDC series, which will be updated sometimes. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do these types of videos here, but just figured I would try this out, just because, you know, why not? Anyway, let's go ahead and get right on into it once I get some better lighting, because I just realized there's only one light source in here, so hold on. Alright, I guess that's somewhat better. Anyway, so let's go and get on into it, shall we? Okay, first things first, this is going to be a total no-brainer to a lot of people who've been watching me a while. I always have my iPod on me. I always do. I just can't seem to not part without it. I just can't seem to part without it, I should say, actually. All the time. I've got it. You know, 4th gen iPod. The case on it is still the Belkin Grip View. It's a decent case. I do still have problems with the volume rockers, though. I do need to do that review, but once I do the review, you know, I'll be good. But I do still have the same problem with the volume rockers. There have been, when I first got this case, I was kind of considering taking a razor blade and shaving off a little bit of that plastic in there, but not sure if that'd be a good idea. Actually, it's not plastic. It's, actually, I don't know what it is. It's just some interesting material. That's my iPod. I keep this in my right pocket. Even though I'm a lefty, I just keep that in my right pocket. I don't know why. All my secondary stuff I keep in my left hand pocket. I don't know why. Just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So that's the iPod. Now that's that. I actually had this on me yesterday. Comb. Why did I have this on me yesterday? Well, it was something I had to do yesterday. I just thought it'd be nice to keep this with me should I, no fear. If my hair started seeming to get messed up, I could quickly fix it up. I was at a memorial service yesterday, so I figured I'd bring this with me just so I could touch up my hair if I needed to, because, you know, I don't normally care about my hair that much. I mean, I should. I don't care enough about it, but if I'm going to a funeral, obviously I need to make sure it stays nice. That's just that. And same thing goes for like a wedding or something. I might carry a comb with me. But this is rare. Rarely do I ever carry a comb, so I'll just toss that away. But just thought I should put it in there anyway. So, something else that I generally carry. I've got a lot of stuff here, but I don't know where to start. Sometimes, I've stopped this, but sometimes I will actually take a DSi with me. If obviously if I'm going on a trip or something, or if there's a long car ride being planned, I will take this with me so I can have something to play, something to do, you know, besides my iPod. Always good to have an alternative. I actually need to charge this. I just remembered that. The battery indicator is getting red. Yeah, I need to charge that. You see I got red there. I need to charge it, so glad I turned the camera on because I forgot about that. Battery life on this thing. People, you know, this thing has gotten actually a battery downgrade from the DS Lite, but actually I haven't had a problem with it. I guess just because I don't play it that often, but you know, yeah, the battery inside of here is standard sort. It's like a cell phone battery actually, and the same thing goes for the DS original. The thing I like about this though, it has volatile or non-volatile memory, which means if the battery should fall out for some reason, I mean it shouldn't because this door here is closed, but my DS original, the cover fell off, so the batteries will sometimes pop out, so I have duct tape on there. But when that happens, when the battery falls out of the DS, I need to go back through and do the sort of welcome, you know, initial settings thing. You know, when you get a brand new DS, it like brings you through setup. This thing has non-volatile memory, which basically means if the battery is removed, it will still remember most stuff. I think it forgot the date, and it also forgot the time. So those obviously need the battery in there, so that's all it forgot, I think, actually. Everything else is totally intact. But I did back everything up just to be on the safe side. Anyway, so rarely do I carry the DSi anymore. I carried it all the time when I first bought it. Then I stopped carrying, but then I started carrying again because, I don't know, just wanted to, but I'm not carrying it much anymore. Normally just sits on my bedside table. Occasionally I'll play it, It hasn't been played much at all recently. I think I turned it on 2 days ago for something. I can't remember though. Yeah. Now this is obviously an EDC video, and this is obviously an EDC video, and why would I call this an EDC video if I do not show you keys? I should carry these more often. I am starting to make sure I take these with me everywhere I go nowadays. So that's that. They're on this little stretchy thing that I do plan to eventually replace, but it's got a cheapo little thingy here. You know, just that stuff. But what's more important is obviously on this end, where all the jingling occurs. And yes, this thing does jingle often. Again, my keys are not very populated yet. I really need to have a lot of work to do. But anyway, as you can see, I actually do have these on here. I actually take them off sometimes. These things are actually fine to store in your pocket, but they are, I mean, they're small enough to carry on keys. But I always actually find myself taking them off every day when I get back. I don't know why. I just take them off. They're fine for in the pocket, but they are meant for the keys. But you know, I find myself carrying these in my pocket at least once or twice. I do actually want to revisit my initial review. I guess that's what you could call that one video I did on them. I do want to revisit my initial review on them. I would like to talk something a bit more about the ergonomics. And then this thing is amazing. I did a review on this. I haven't uploaded it yet. If it's on the computer, I'll need to upload it. What it is, it's simply a quick release thing here. If I can, what is going on? There we go. It's simply a quick release. You know, quickly release your stuff. I've got my house key on there, which is for quick and easy removal. Just come down here, pull it off. You'd think it'd be hard to do that, but yeah. Anyway, this thing is, I actually tested this in my review. I use this to lift my backpack. Yes, I actually picked up my school backpack with this thing, which is pretty heavy. And I found this earlier today. If I can find it, I need to show you one of the key rings. I actually had, after I did that test, I actually had to replace one of the key rings. Here it is. It got bent. It got bent all out of shape, as you can see right there. I mean, it's still a functional key ring. I mean, I don't really see any reason to get rid of it, but it just got bent up, and I wanted to replace it anyway. So, or not anyway. I just wanted to replace it after that. So, I guess it could still be used for something, but not very much stuff. But it is mostly intact. But that was how heavy it is, and I was able to pick it up just fine. I wasn't even scared that it was gonna separate. So, that's that. Very pathetic, but you know. I had to show them because it's after all an EDC video. Something else I will show you, but I actually never carry with me ever, unless if I'm going like camping or something. I guess I just got to show you sort of a knife. I'm not going to show you the reverse side. This is actually a well, if I cover it up, I can show it to you. This is a souvenir knife. It's just I don't even know what the brand is. The reason why I've had this for over a year now. I don't know, maybe 2 years. You can kind of one-hand open it, but when it's brand new, there's no way you can. But look at the blade. When I first got this, I, you know, thought it was so cool that I finally had a nice little knife with plenty of tools on it. But yeah, you can kind of hear that right there. It's very rattly. When I bought my Dremel tool, I wanted to try out my the attachment it came with, which is a garden tool sharpener. I tried it out on this. Don't do that. It's not meant for knives. It's meant for garden tools, okay? I don't know what I was thinking there. This thing is somewhat sharp. I tried sharpening it once recently, but it didn't really work out too good. But, you know, I kind of ruined it. But, very loose. What I actually would use this for, and what I've tried using it for, I don't carry this either. This is just something I was intrigued by Walden Books because of this feature. Right there. This is in the children's section for $2 as well. It's a piece of smoke flowing away. Yep. If you don't know what that is, oh, I better stop that. Yes, that's that. So, I never carry a knife, actually, ever. I can't even think of the last time I carried one. I just don't. But I do want to get a decent multi-tool someday. I'm looking at the Wave. Pretty good price, I think, for what it is. So I might look into that, but, you know, I need to really work on saving my money more, so, yeah. That's really all I carry in my pocket. I mean, well, actually, I lied. This is also something I should carry on with me more often, but at the same time, it's not actually too big a deal that I don't, because I don't really necessarily need to carry it right now. But once and yes, I am 17, but I don't have a permit yet, or I'm going to be 17 in 10 days. My birthday's coming up in like 10 days, but I'm going to be 17, but I don't have my permit yet. But when I do get that, I will need to seriously have myself to carry a wallet. And, you know, all that's in here right now is paper money. I don't even carry coins in here. In fact, what I do with my coins when I get back, I actually take all the coins and put them in a cup. So that way, they're all there. Actually, if you do that, you might actually be surprised. If you occasionally take some of the money out and exchange, like, say, take 25 coins out and 25 pennies and exchange them for a quarter at your bank, you know, occasionally, you can actually fit quite a bit of money in a little bit of a cup there. So that's that. It's a Puritan. I actually don't mind opening it. It's basically empty. It's just got it's got cash in it, so that's all it is. Yeah, Puritan, something. Yeah, it's pretty decent for what it is. I don't need anything special right now. I actually do have another wallet that I got. It was a freebie, but it's kind of cheap. It's a cheapo, and I don't really understand the design. I might show it off later, but I don't want to right now. I got it from school, though. Sorry, the camera got bumped there. Alright, so that's what I generally carry in my, I guess you'd say, on my person. That's what people say, apparently, so, yes, anyway. Now I'm sure people are wondering, what does he carry in his backpack? Well, maybe you're not wondering that, but I'm going to show you anyway, so, ha!